My name's Dr. Clare Holley. I'm a senior lecturer in psychology here at Loughborough, and I'm going to talk to you today about 3 tips you can use to help your children to enjoy eating more vegetables. So the first tip I'd like to talk to you about is reoffering. So children go through a phase between the age of 2 and 6 years old where they become particularly fussy with all kinds of foods, and unfortunately vegetables are one of the foods they particularly start to reject. So during this phase they go through something which we call neophobia, where they become fearful of either new flavours or perhaps old flavours that they just decide they don't like anymore. And to help children overcome this, we need to reoffer that flavour to them lots of times, between 10 and 20 before they might start to like it and enjoy eating it. So you can try lots of different things when you're going through this phase in order to help them like those vegetables. This might be preparing them in different ways. Children can be sensitive to tastes, to textures, to methods of preparation. You could try cooking them in different ways or presenting them in different shapes, all sorts of different things. The flavour of a vegetable can change quite a lot depending on the batch, what time of year it was, how it was grown, the soil conditions, all those sorts of things. So it's always worth giving it a try yourself. Check, maybe that carrot today really isn't very nice. Another thing you can try to help your children eat vegetables is role modelling. So this is where we eat a food in front of our child that we would like them to eat. We're all sociable beings, so we learn what foods are good to eat and what we might enjoy eating by what people around us are doing. And for young children, parents or whoever cares for them during their meal times is their safe space. So if you're eating a food and you're showing them that you like it, there's a good chance they're going to want to try it and will like it as well. Eating a vegetable in front of your child might also show them how to eat it. Some vegetables it's not very intuitive which part you pick up, which part of it you'd eat. So if you eat that vegetable in front of your child, you're showing them how to actually physically eat that. So one more thing you can try to help your child to eat vegetables are rewards. Sometimes children might not be willing to keep trying a vegetable that they didn't like on a previous occasion, on a previous day, and they might really not want to try it again. So you can use a small tangible reward to help your child be willing to try that vegetable. So this could be something like a sticker or perhaps a game that you might play. Whatever it is, it needs to be something extra on top of what they'd normally get. Otherwise, it accidentally becomes a punishment. So if your child would normally be allowed to go on their tablet, say for example, after they've had their lunch, you wouldn't want to offer that as a reward, because then if they didn't try their carrot, they wouldn't be able to use their tablet and they're being punished for not trying. The other important thing is that you're only offering that child a reward in exchange for trying a vegetable, not for eating a certain amount of it or finishing their plate. We want children to make sure that they're only eating as much as their stomach tells them they need to. They're paying attention to their own levels of hunger and fullness, and they get to decide when they've had enough of their dinner to eat. The other thing is that rewards should only really be used in the short term. Some parents become fearful that they're going to need to offer their child a toy or a prize every time they sit down to dinner. But you only need to use these little tricks just while your child's learning to like that flavour in the short term, not in the long term. Once they've decided they like carrots, you won't need to offer them a sticker anymore. They'll be happy to eat them.